gonna go underneath.
We're literally blazing our own trail through this queue line right now.
Like I said, this is the adventure tour.
Good morning from day 3 of our coaster trip. Out here in the middle of nowhere, but it's beautiful. I'm gonna turn you around a moment so you can see it, but woke up to some nice haze this morning. We stayed at our friend's place out here on the border of Georgia and Alabama. And yeah, we're gonna be heading over to Alabama Adventure for the Ace Coaster event. So yeah, let me give you a panoramic view of this beautiful morning, hazy morning here in Alabama.
His grandkids loved raising that.
Oh no! Your mama was cute? Oh no, poor thing. Poor thing.
Buckee's. Let's go.
Bucee! I missed you.
On our way to Alabama Adventure, we had to make a stop at something that if you aren't from the South, you might not know about, but it's called Buckee's. And it's one of the best gas stations you'll ever go to. Basically think Disneyland of pit stop when you're on long distance road trips. And I figured I'd show you guys a little bit in case you've never been to one. It is ridiculous just how many people are in there. That's why I'm filming this outside, because it's busy as heck in there. But I'll show you some of the things you can see in there. But yeah, it's the coolest gas station you'll go to. Just beware that you might spend a lot of money because it's very easy to want to buy a lot of stuff here. So let's go inside. They even have pool noodles. They've got furniture, home decor. Back there they have a bunch of shirts and merchandise all themed to this wonderful beaver. Gonna go with my favorite in the morning, the beast burrito. They've also got their own barbecue sauces, hot sauces, seasonings, mugs. Over here they have a bakery where you can get muffins, cinnamon rolls, cookies. And then my favorite thing that they've got over here, they have a beef jerky bar of like 20 flavors of beef jerky here, and you can sample how many ever you want. Look at all this beef jerky. In case you don't want to get the by the pound, you can also just get these pre-made bags of all their different beef jerky flavors. And yeah, I'm going to show you a couple ideas of what their merch looks like, but they have so much. All these plushies, stuffed animals, towels, baby gear, of course. Yeah, if you can think of it, they probably have it here. It's just absolutely massive. But yeah, we're gonna go check out and head on the way now to Alabama Adventure for the Coaster Con Free event. just made it here to Alabama Adventure. Just did our check-in for the ACE event going on today. And yeah, we're here going to check out the park's 3 coasters. And yeah, I'm excited for Rampage, their wooden coaster. I've heard pretty good things about that. And yeah, so we're going to walk into the park and let's go check out what this park has to offer. And the park is open till 7, and we've got ERT after that from 7 to 9 on Rampage. So also we heard we get a behind-the-scenes tour of Rampage later this afternoon, so I'll make sure I get some good photos and videos of that. The end of the main street right here, you get to choose going right towards all the water slides, the water park, Splash Adventure. And then the left right here is where we're heading for the rides, the Alabama Adventure side of the park. So let's go. The first coaster we're coming across is Centispeed. It's their family wacky worm coaster. So yeah, let's go get a ride on this. First credit of the day. All right, just got off of Centispeed, their wacky worm roller coaster, and yeah, it's a wacky worm. But you know, oh, he just said we got wormed. Yeah, it feels about right. But you know, it's a credit. It's good for the families. Next thing we're heading on is the Wild Mouse, which actually was recently relocated here from Lake Winnie Amusement Park, which is actually where we're going to be heading tomorrow morning. So yeah, let's go give this Wild Mouse a ride. Just got off of Cheddar Chase, their Wild Mouse coaster, and that's your, you know, standard Wild Mouse, nothing to write home about. There was something interesting that did happen though. Amy, do you want to talk about that?
My seatbelt came apart on the last bit of it.
Yeah, like the second to last turn, her seatbelt came off, and yeah, so she sort of just held it there. But yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to happen, but it did. Thankfully, the lap bar didn't budge. That's really the main safety factor. But yeah, I might need to look into that. But yeah, it was, you know, it's a Wild Mouse. You know, they're a dime a dozen. Nothing too special about this one, but it's a credit. And yeah, the views up there of Rampage were awesome. So we're really excited to head over there next and get that. That's the last credit at this park already. So yeah, only 3, but yeah, so far we're having a good day here. There's also a massive plot of land. You can tell that they, I'll turn you around real quick. Added this in recently, and there's just this path that leads up to here. And then there's this massive other plot of land they might be saving for maybe a flat ride or something in the future. I bet they would probably use this for an expansion in some way. But yeah, so yeah, let's head over to Rampage now, their CCI wooden roller coaster, which is right over there. Rampage, the wooden coaster, celebrating 25 years. Let's go give it a ride. Just got off of Rampage, the third and final coaster here. It's their CCI wooden coaster that's 25 years old this year. And yeah, it was a fun coaster. Definitely there, you could tell the parts that had been retracked recently versus the ones that hadn't. There's a couple of jackhammering spots in a couple of the valleys. But I didn't know much about this coaster going into it at all, and I thought it was pretty fun. I liked how it used the hill to its advantage, and yeah, there's a couple really good moments of floater airtime. Also some lateral forces in a couple of those turns that were very flat. What do you think of it, Amy?
I liked it. It was fun. It's a wooden, so a little rickety, a little rough, and we were in row 3. So I worry for the back row.
Yeah, we'll get a ride in the second to last row a little bit from now. We're gonna go explore the rest of the park. But yeah, we'll come back later, get a second to last row ride, and see just how bad it is. But we'll find out. One awesome feature of this park is that they do actually provide free soft drinks, so very reminiscent of places like Holiday World. So you can come and get yourself some lemonade, Pepsi's, Gatorade, all that's included with your park admission. Also worth noting is that there is free parking as well as free sunscreen in the water park. So yeah, definitely a huge plus for this park. They've got a dive show, so we're gonna go get some seats and watch that. Let's go.
Things started right now by bringing out our cast and introducing them to you individually. Starting off over on the right side of the pool, from Hastings, Michigan, he's a club springboard diver. Let's give it up for Quinn Stafford. Woo! Moving along the pool from Las Vegas, Nevada, he's a parkour and tramp wall athlete. Let's give it up for Salmon Sheristani. From Chattanooga, Tennessee, he's a cliff diver. Let's give it up for Quinn Harmon. And last but certainly not least, he's a high diver, fire diver, stuntman extraordinaire. Let's give it up for Clark Kosaric. All right.
Just watched the high diving show, and that was actually a lot of really good fun. It was about a 15-minute show, and yeah, the highest platform dive, that was really cool to watch. And yeah, so we're gonna just take a break right now. I'll probably go get some footage of just the different flat rides they've got here. They don't have a lot of thrilling flat rides. It's more all towards the family. I noticed that it's definitely more geared towards the kids and the families of this park. But yeah, we'll go get some footage of that, and then we have our behind the scenes footage that we can go get of Rampage here in a little bit. So I'm excited to go get some footage of Rampage running. They also have a yo-yo here, but they do have a sign saying that it's closed for maintenance and supply chain delays, but at least they have the sign out there letting people know they're working to get it opened as soon as they can. But yeah, we're in a couple of these ones at Over Texas, the Gunslinger, very similar kind of rides. But yep.
It really hurt. Like, it hurt me. So, for them,
Try not to get in that picture. think this one's coming in this direction, isn't it?
This used to be Bucee Falls, the Shoot the Shoot ride, and it operated for 1 year, and then they couldn't afford it. So yeah, they also had we just looked at an abandoned drop tower or shot tower, and that control building. I forgot to take some video of it, but yeah, now we're heading towards a abandoned river rapids ride. So let's go. So they used to have concerts here at this amphitheater, and yeah, they said they stopped doing them just because concerts would lead to fights and they had problems with that, so they stopped doing concerts in this auditorium just to reduce the amount of potential for fights. So very interesting. They also said something that was super unique too, is that they stopped playing pop music around 5 o'clock or so, and then they start doing more calming 40s and 50s music to also help reduce any stress or tension that might be leading towards a fight. Also, they're saying this is the first time they've ever done a tour of this abandoned rapids we're gonna go look at.
Top up here that was obviously abandoned. We had a small fire. I think we swept up all the nails and stuff, but just again, be careful. I don't want anyone to get hurt. That's what I keep saying.
All right, we're going in. They said this rapids has not been operating for 20 years. So yeah, look at that.
Well, we're gonna go underneath.
We're literally blazing our own trail through this queue line right now.
Like I said, this is the adventure tour.
I didn't know we were at King's Dominion because this feels like a jungle expedition to me right here. You know?
Yeah. Oh, just like we did, a dinosaur popping up over the hill.
Yeah, dinosaurs alive. Yeah.
Literally alive.
Yeah, alive. How low can you go? How low can you go? This is gonna be fun. Woo!
I believe in you.
I got it. Yay! Yes, totally eat the grapes. Totally trust those.
I thought it was about to shiny.
Of course.
It's really shiny and red too.
Yeah, let's
Here we are, Brian.
get ready to board this river rapids, right?
This is the way they left the line to begin with.
So there's like 6 or 7 dams throughout the ride that like are hydraulically lifted up to stop those.
So yeah, that was the station area of their former river rapids ride. Now we're heading back out the way we came.
A few moments later.
Also, this was from a retail building that was here at the end of the exit for the raft ride, and yeah, it burned down. He said a couple years ago or earlier this year, you can actually see one of the lights actually like melted from when the fire happened. So yeah, it's just crazy to see all this. Also from back here, you can see a really good angle of just like how big their water park is. Definitely the main draw here is this water park, but man, it's just huge. And also some up this hill looks at Rampage up there.
Can't believe that.
Yeah.
Just got done with the behind the scenes tour. It turned from a behind the scenes of Rampage into exploring the abandoned history of this park, and I think that was the coolest part. Yeah, and they told us that it was at our own risk that we go back there, and I can see why when it's been abandoned for 20 years. But how do you like that behind the scenes tour?
It is nice. Well, because most of the time when you get these tours, it's, you know, just the operations of one or two of the rides. But getting to see the history of this place from just, you know, the decades that it's sat here, especially walking through the queue line and getting to just where you would load for the ride and seeing, like, imagine what it would look like when it, you know, 20 years ago. But it definitely is a risk. All the branches, because we even had a full trunk just across the walkway.
Yeah.
That we had to duck under, so it definitely was a risk. Which
Oh, yeah.
he said multiple times.
Yeah, we definitely did it at our own risk, but that was super fun. And yeah, it's just so cool to see some of the abandoned history, because there's a lot of financial troubles of this park back before the current owners bought it and took ownership of it. So yeah, super cool to see, but let's see what the day has in store for us after this. I think we're gonna go take a break because it's been like 85 and muggy and sunny, so we're gonna go take a relax, get some water. Yeah, we need some air conditioning. Yeah, so we're gonna go get some air conditioning, and then we'll see you guys back in a little bit. They have tons of hoodies, hats, shirts. They have quite a few shirts for Rampage, different colors, different sizes. Got some towels, and then just some general Alabama Adventure shirts. Also got some plushies with life jackets on them. That's pretty cute. Back from some air conditioning and just got a front row ride on Rampage. Did your thoughts change at all? What do you think?
I definitely liked it more in the front. A little bit smoother feeling, not as rickety. I mean, the ride still has its points in a couple spots, whether you're in the front towards the middle. That is just like, oof.
Yeah, no, there is a couple of valleys in the middle of the ride that could definitely use some retrack work. But in the front, there definitely was this one airtime hill, just basically from the start of it all the way till we crested all the way over to the next valley, just complete out of the seats floater airtime, and that was fantastic. And yeah, I had some pretty nice laterals there too. Yeah, we're going to go wait for ERT a little bit later, and then we're going to do a second to last row ride. But then yeah, we're going to probably be heading out after that. So we'll let you know if our thoughts change in the back. But yeah, it's a good coaster. I like it. Definitely the best thing here. We're having a great day so far. Oh yeah. So talk to you soon. Well, that's going to do it from Alabama Adventure. Sadly, luck was not on our side for that second to last row ride.
Raining with lightning.
It's raining and lightning. So yeah, we're leaving a little early to start our drive to northern Alabama for tonight. But loved this park. They really took care of us at this event. The behind the scenes tour of all the abandoned stuff was awesome. And yeah, I love this park. It's a good little family park. They're really catering towards the families. And yeah, any last comments from you?
I enjoyed it. It's a cute little day park. It just happened to be areas, nothing to swing in. There's only 3 credits.
Yeah,
so.
If you're just looking for the credits, you can literally be in and out in a couple hours. But
yeah,
if
but
you're...
the staff is always so nice, and everybody was just, it was fun. It was fun.
Oh yeah, but we're off. We're gonna start driving towards our hotel, but we'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the start of Tennessee. See you soon.